Okay, so first morning in Bangkok, and I've just crossed the river. Here's the river on one of those ferry boats, like you can see there. That brown building between the flags, that's my hotel, the Ban Lang Lang Riverside, and you can see the bar at the top, and you can't quite see my balcony from here, but you can maybe just see peeking out to the right of where the sort of orangey sign is. There's a little bit peeking out. That's my balcony, so that's where I am. Not a bad little place, middle of Bangkok. Okay, 45 quid a night, it's a bit more than I normally spend, but I'll tell you something, I don't think I'm regretting spending it. This is great. Okay, so I've just come off the pier, and it's just wall-to-wall people. There's an elephant. Although I don't like one thing about Thailand, they're a lot more respectful of pedestrian crossings on the roads. You just put your foot on one of those red lines and all the traffic stops. Anyway, here we are. We're going to walk down the side of this imposing looking edifice. Yes, I've remembered the word again, edifice. And this is on the way down to the Grand Palace apparently, so we shall see what we shall see. I mean, the architecture is just amazing. The attention to detail, everything is. This may be the King's Palace. I'm going to be very careful going past it because it's actually a crime not to be respectful to the King in this country. So you have to be very, very careful. Although to be fair, could do with having something like that in our country. Anyway. Okay, so we're inside. Bought me ticket, 500 baht, which is about £12.50. And this is amazing. Look at the work on that temple, look at the actual work on that. And then a bit further along, these huge obelisks sticking up. And a lawn full of like, well, I call them terracotta warriors, but they're not. But you know what I mean? That's sort of, they're obviously here for a reason. Protecting the palace, no doubt. Look at the work on that. Oh. There's lots of people taking lots of pictures, so I'm not too worried. Even though I did say no for privacy. I think it's more when you get in the palace itself. However. Oh, a nice little fountain hill. Very peaceful. So I'm coming through the main gate, and there's some right murals on the walls, all picked out in gold. And then you look under here, we'll be out there in a bit, but it's just so much to see. I could be here all week. Roofs. The pointed extensions on the roofs are very similar to the Viking stave chapels in Norway. Amazing how things repeat around the world. Viking stave churches, Thai Buddhist palaces. Onwards. That's where the Emerald Buddha is, in there. No doubt there will be no photographs. However, apparently it should be in the winter payment now, which is one of the ones that you very rarely see pictures of. So we'll just see if we can get in. So now when you actually walk down, you realise what a wonderful place this is. Even with all the different people talking all the different languages, not, you know, even in the, we're supposed to be totally quiet in the hall for the Emerald Buddha. People are talking, and yet that talk seems to disappear in the silence. It is it's almost as if a total hush comes over the entire building. And with all due respect to the local populace, there is nothing as piercing as an Oriental language. Okay, Oh, we've got a wonderful temple now. Look at that on the roof. That is amazing. But what I really came here to see has got no jewels on it, no nothing. It's just here. They have built a replica of the Angkor Wat in Cambodia, which will be there in about 2 months' time, so I'll see the real thing in real size. It reminds me of when I first used to read, when I was a child, reading the Guinness Book of Records. And there was words on the front of it that I didn't understand at the time. I've since come to understand what it means. And the words on the front of the Guinness Book of Records, back when I was a child, I don't know if it still is, used to be superlatives unlimited. And basically, that means it's the biggest, the best, the lowest, the highest, the deepest, the widest. The superlative that marks anything out as the most extreme of what you are measuring, shall we say. And that really sums up this place. You're just lost for words. Anyway, let's go and look at the Grand Palace. Okay, so I've come out of the Grand Palace, so I'm going to walk down the road, and all the trees have got these, oh, they're nicely supports because they don't touch the tree. It's more like protection. Every single one is shaped to the tree. I mean, that one there is leaning over them, so they've made the support lean over. Wow. They look after the trees here. Okay, so here we are at Wat Pho, which is the temple of the reclining Buddha. And as you walk down, of course, you walk past other little things such as this here, this small devotional place, down at the gates, and everybody is here. People are praying and offering their devotions. It's only if you actually walk down these places that you realise, yes, they're a tourist resort. Yes, they're a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yes, thousands of people come here. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is actually a sacred temple for the Buddhist faith. And everything else notwithstanding, there is so much here. Look at this waterfall. And there are these gongs all over the place. And you even get to hit the damn thing. You want to do your impression of Jay Arthur Bank? Now's the time to do it. Lots of world leaders have visited here, pictures of them all just there. It seems that water is hot. Oh, look at the car. Lots of little statues in the garden. Very peaceful. Okay, so I'm about to go into the temple of the reclining Buddha. Unlike the Emerald Buddha, which is basically 2 feet tall, so not as big as you think from the height that's given. This is. You can see the size of this building all the way along there. It must be 100 feet long if it's an inch. And you can probably just see through these windows the gold inside. Well, you see those 2 horizontal things, those are part of the legs of the Buddha. The reclining Buddha is large. I won't be able to take any pictures of it in there, I don't suppose, for a minute. But just if you can think those are the Buddha's legs. And it goes all the way up there. All that way. So I'm going to go have a look. Well, they cater for everything here. Souvenirs, exit, first aid toilet, and you can even get a massage. Small obelisks on the ground. And the attention to detail on these things. And there's a even more shimmering Buddha in there. I'm not going in because there are people on devotion in there, so we take off your shoes a bit. Yes, it's fine, but that is beautiful. And so you walk through a door into a devotional chamber, and we have 3 a whole hall. With golden Buddhas. All seated until you get to the end.
They put down.
It's just endless. It's huge.